What's going on, guys? If you clicked on this video, you're either a loyal subscriber of mine or you have seen that Liberty Safes is in the news. Well, I have a little bit of a different take on that. I really hate it for them. They made a mistake, a big mistake, and it may cost a lot of people their jobs. And it's really kind of a big deal. I feel sorry for the employees because their leadership really stab their customers in the back, and they may not recover from this. And I don't really know that they understand the extent of how the consumers that buy their product are not happy with what they did. And I had a sit-down conversation with Mayhem Country Living. I apologize in advance for the camera angles because this is our first time doing a video together, and I had a camera set up at one angle and he had another one. We did a joint mini podcast. And so this is our take on the news of Liberty Safes. Take a look. I'm rolling.
I am too. Hey guys, Darren here. Welcome to Mayhem Country Living and
Surviving in Alabama.
And we were sitting here doing a little bit of stuff earlier today. Went to a YouTube meetup, and we're sitting here talking to debate about some of the current things. Sorry, I guess I'm fat-lipped today. Talking about some of the current things that's going on, and one of the things that Chris had wanted to go over and us discuss was the Liberty Safe story that had come up. So it might be something that you're familiar with, maybe not. But Chris, you want to go ahead and lead on with it?
I don't know if everybody is familiar with this, and I don't know exactly the entire story. I did read the article about it, or I read two articles about it actually. And apparently what happened was there was a January 6th protester that had went to January 6th in Washington, D.C. And then next thing you know, he was very vocal about it. I don't know if he had a YouTube account or not. I'm unsure about that.
Mm-hmm.
However, but they raided his house and they're in there arresting him for whatever reason. I guess the FBI, they're in the trespassing business.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, not to try to get off topic here. What happened was the FBI actually called the Liberty Safe Manufacturing Company, and whichever employee they talked to just gave them the master code to get in this man's gun safe.
Absolutely.
And then they took all his stuff. And so I try not to get too political. I really try to stay off that. I don't like talking about it on video. More of a person-to-person thing. But I just would like to say that I'm very sorry for the employees at Liberty Safe, because I just want to, these guys, they get out there and work just like you and I do, and their company management has put them in a position that now they actually may lose their job.
Yeah.
And it makes me sad that it has to come to that. But to sum it all up, I'm not going to be spending my money with Liberty Safes. I'm not going to buy one. And I think that most people that think like I do are not going to be buying one either, because just the harsh reality is the people that buy Liberty Safes are not the people they are trying to please.
Absolutely.
So they just ran off their customer base.
Mm-hmm.
And this harsh reality is, in today's world that we live in, because everybody's getting canceled, well, people get canceled, and unfortunately Liberty Safe will probably join the likes of Bud Light, Disney, Target, and the likes of them. And it's just sad for the employees, because I'm sure there are lots of good people that work there that are probably going to lose their job.
I agree. I remember Dick's Sporting Goods did something similar several years ago, and I know many people who were not involved in sports shooting or anything like that, but just because of what had occurred, they will not go buy their kids those $500 baseballs for baseball season. They will not, or the baseball bats, they will not spend any money at Dick's. And Dick's has suffered, and they have since recanted, but it is hard to come back from a position like that.
No, and I want to say there was another actually several businesses, but the one that comes to mind was Camping World. Now you would think that Camping World would be, hey, I'm all about, hey, if you like to camp, we got stuff to sell you. But that's not what they did. They put out a press statement saying that, hey, if you don't support what we support, and then we don't want your business. And the people that I know that like that buys campers, they're like, okay, we'll just go somewhere else. And Absolutely. So unfortunately, today's climate, and it's the only way you can vote is with your dollars.
Yeah.
And so go woke, go broke, and go find you another safe.
Yeah, I agree completely. It is just a sad state of affairs that you actually have to voice your opinion with the money you spend. But for the people who you complain to and they say, well, you know, found sand, that's the only recourse you have legally. Anyway,
that's really all you can do. Just like to say that Liberty, I would have hoped that you would have made better decisions, but you didn't. And so now I'm afraid y'all will have problems financially. I don't know how far deep wide in this is going to go, but everybody that I have talked to will not be buying Liberty.
Yep.
By the way, Fort Knox put out a press release that I saw, and it said all the former people that will be buying Liberty safes are welcome over at Fort Knox. They will not be giving out codes. Fort Knox says that they want your business.
Can't beat it. Anyway, guys, I guess anything else you want to say?
No, I would just like to say that. Thank y'all so much for watching it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to both of us, Mayhem Country Living and Surviving in Alabama. We usually don't do this kind of stuff. This is actually the first video we've ever done together. But thank y'all so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. God bless.
Take care of your people, guys.